What is happening, y'all? Welcome back. Let's see where we go. Guardians Oshia down. Kind of some mediocre decos for that, but I'll take it. No feints. Insectglaive tore that guy up, honestly. I don't think that would have gone the same if I was running with Gunlance, to be honest. But IG, God, every time he tried to get something, I was breaking it.
My boy!
He's like, you know what happened. You know what happened.
Against all odds, you found another way. You hunters are incredible. You chose a path that we never could.
Tashin, we can choose. Arkfeld chose too. It found its own way to live. So did the other Guardians. And now, it's time for the Keepers to step away from duty and truly live. Thank you for everything.
And that's the credit roll. And with that, we are done the tutorial for the game. Now we get to go to high rank, where the real game begins. I know this was really enjoyable though, the heavier story focus, because you know we had a bit of a story and world. There was certainly some like really big draggy points, like Zora Magdaros. I don't know anybody that enjoyed the Zora fight. Like anytime I think about going back to world, the thing I look forward to the least is the Zora fight. And there was nothing like that here, you know, like the pacing was really good. The way the story was told was good, I thought. There were a couple moments where I was like, come on, man. Like when they were like, we're going to have to destroy it. In my head, I'm like, I'm a hunter. And then we finally get there. And our hunter's like, there's another way. I'm like, my dude, let's go. So like overall I had a blast with that. Let's do like a mini review. I'm gonna have a proper review for this at launch, but you know, talking about all of my thoughts in the moment, just finishing it. So let me go, where's my little review list here. I have a couple of key points that I've pinned on Discord that I always try to hit now for reviews, in this case to be more consistent. So gameplay, top notch. Obviously it's Monster Hunter, I love the gameplay, but they did a lot of things here to really make it more beginner friendly. You know, the recommendations that you have at the blacksmith, talking about what, you know, what kind of gear would be good to go for, being able to just grab stuff with the launcher, the slinger, just, you know, shoot stuff at collect it as you're driving around. That was super cool. being able to sort exactly what you want on the map where each location is, like a lot of really nice quality of life type things here. That, I mean, obviously the combat was great. Big fan of the focus system. I mean, honestly, I feel like each mainline Monster Hunter game, and when I say mainline, I'm talking like, you know, World and Iceborne were considered mainline. Rise was considered more a test type game, you know, like 4 was mainline, and then we had GU, and there were some ideas they tried out in GU. And then World would have been Monster Hunter 5, that was mainline, and then there was Rise and Sunbreak and some ideas they tried out there. And so this would be Monster Hunter 6, the next mainline title. And the focus system, if there's anything that gets carried forward with Monster Hunter as a franchise, I really hope the focus and the wounding system stays, because it feels like such a fantastic evolution of the wounding mechanism that we had in World that just naturally flows into the gameplay and gives you an active action, you know. So really enjoyed the gameplay here. World design, obviously, also peak. I mean, we had the our more deserty type region. We had our lush, rain-filled rainforests. We had the icy areas. We had the lava areas. We had, you know, going down into the inner area. I don't know, what do we even call that? Well, the Guardian's Domain, but I kind of like that. You know, this very like constructed, but slowly being overtaken by nature type deal going on. And probably the biggest thing is I really like the idea of no central hub. Like each base has its own, you know, there's little camps in each zone that you can just go to. So regardless of where you're at, you can do your weapons, you can do your decorations, and then, you know, if you want to do bigger stuff like melding, then you'll go somewhere in particular. But I really like that, because the main thing I want to do, you know, I want to take on quests, I want to make gear, and I can do that on any map. So that was really nice as well. The story we already talked about. I enjoyed the approach they took here a lot, and obviously we still have the entire high rank game coming up after this. So moving on from there, graphics, I like the graphics here. I do think they're better than World, but there were a couple little like oddities, especially in cutscenes. I mentioned it in one of the earlier episodes, but there was like this weird jiggle that was happening with characters where it looked like they were almost like micro vibrating, and I'm not sure if it was like something with anti-aliasing or what was going on, but that was definitely noticeable. But in general, the hunts were smooth. I did have that weird texture glitch a couple times. I want to say 4 times or so, and that's definitely something that's concerning, and I really hope that they're, you know, because this has been a very early review window. We got this significantly early, so they definitely have time to work on stuff and consider pushing more patches and optimization. So really hope to see those graphical issues cleaned up. Audio design, fucking peak as always. Music is always top notch on some of these fights. Length and price, I mean, it's a no-brainer. This game, I'm gonna end up like I had like 40 hours in the beta alone. This is gonna be a 1,000-hour game for me probably. So there's no question that it's gonna be worth it price-wise. Bugs and performance. So obviously we had that weird texture glitch going on. I'm hoping they're going to keep working on it. You know, that was the only one I saw with that, and then the weird wiggliness in cutscenes. So both of those do stand out to memory, but no like big gameplay bugs, which was nice. Just texture type bugs, and I think that ties directly into performance. You know, and I don't know if it's the engine, but they definitely need to work on optimizing this further. I know we're playing on a review version, and I'm sure there's going to be more patches. And you know, Monster Hunter is Capcom's golden goose. This is their, I want to say Monster Hunter is their highest selling franchise now. I think it passed Resident Evil in like the last year or two. But there's no way they're not going to keep pushing for optimization here. But they absolutely need to, because that would be the biggest thing I think that holds this game back from being like a incredibly strong game of the year contender. I mean, personally, it's unless there's something else that comes out this year that absolutely blows me away. Like, I can already tell you, there's no question this is going to be my game of the year. It's, you know, it's Monster Hunter. I love Monster Hunter. Big Monster Hunter. Lots of weapons. A huge fucking diverse cast of monsters. I absolutely loved the monster diversity, dude. Like, God, we had apes, we had Nosopterans, the spiders, we had a squid, we had an octopus, we had a angelic and demonic themed final boss dragon. Like, oh my God, dude. The overall variety of monsters absolutely knocked it out. I'm still hoping my boy Laggy is somewhere in high rank. Fingers crossed. If he's not, maybe he'll get added in as one of the title updates. But yeah, monster diversity, that deserves its own call out, because that is, I mean, honestly, I love it. For a mainline title game, I think this is by far the best monster diversity they've had. Like, the monster diversity here is comparable to like GU in terms of just the, you know, what we got going on. And we're just through low rank, you know? So there's so much more we're going to be able to experience. So general rating for this, I mean, this is an easy 5 out of 5 for me. There's no question. Like I said, this is more than likely going to be my game of the year. And honestly, I'm just, my biggest decision right now is, do I record my high rank journey, or do I, well, let's watch the cutscene and then I'll continue what I'm saying.
So
You got
they
that.
found the Keeper's village and unraveled the mystery of the White Wraith. They even managed to see the boy home safe. Truly impressive. However, to learn that it was artificial life.
The Guardian Arkveld scoured the land for a more lucrative energy source. By absorbing the properties of those sources, it was able to achieve a higher state of living.
Unfortunately, after learning predation, it became unable to control its intake of wyvern milk. Intoxicated by the surplus of energy, it descended into madness. These were the findings of the expedition?
Yes, sir. But this report has just come in.
Wyveria's ultimate guardian, Zoshia, awoke from its resting place. It fed off the Dragon Torch, the heart of the Forbidden Lands ecosystem, to evolve itself. And by doing so, threw the weather of the surrounding regions into disarray. Cognizant of the long-term repercussions, Avis Unit made the agonizing decision to put Zoshia to rest. A life-altering end. Just as Alma said, that hunter is something else.
Sir, if I may, why do you think the people of Wyveria created the Guardians? For what purpose would they endanger themselves with monsters like Zoshia?
Fight off bigger monsters that I'll get to fight in high rank?
I dare not dishonor them with conjecture.
The details require finesse, but it seems the door is open to diplomatic overtures between East and West. The Guild, I know, is eager to open communications with the Forbidden Lands.
No. We will hold off. Should that branch be extended, it must be from them. More importantly, this Dragon Torch, was it? Uncontrollable energy, upon which an entire ecosystem depends. They intend to continue their research on it, and the artificial monsters.
While it's safe for now, the Dragon Torch and Guardians are in a precarious balance. There are worries surrounding its artificial nature.
My take is this. Both mankind and their creations play a role in the ecosystem. If nothing else, nature will always surpass humanity's expectations. This expedition was not seen through without flaw. But so long as there are hunters, we can handle whatever may come.
Goddamn right we can. Oh, he became a hunter himself.
Alma! Hunter!
Hey, look at you, little bro.
Is it true?
Come on.
Time for your first hunt. This is Chotacabra. It'll be your punching bag. Baby Arkvelds.
It's Arkvelds. The will to live always finds a way. From one generation to the next.
Now I gotta hunt all those babies to make some cool armor. Love the insinuation that in this world, like, anybody can be a hunter. You know, they're not superhumans. They just train. You just train a long time until you can swing that greatsword out. Oh man, what was I even saying now before I was talking about before the credit rolled? I don't even remember. Hang on, I need to rewatch the video. Hang on. I'll pause it once we get to dialogue. I want to finish that thought I had. Let me see. High rank journey, or do I? Oh yes, yes. Okay.
Good morning. Did you have a good
HR8.
rest? A sand ship arrived while you were sleeping. Olivia has returned too. What do you say we stop by the command tent when we get the chance?
Yes. So the big question I gotta decide now. Like, I mean, the thing is, high rank, like, this is just gonna keep going and going and going. So, do I keep recording all the way through high rank? Or does this just become Cowboy Goes Degenerate with Monster Hunter Wilds? I mean, because obviously I'm gonna stream the entire thing at launch too, and I'd show off high rank then, but I don't know. I feel like from a like let's play perspective, it kind of feels like this would be a good conclusion. Let's talk to everybody.
Hi.
Cool, pendant. Support ship. Oh, hell yeah.
Anything you like. How about ya?
Oh, bro, we can buy mega potions. We can buy energy drinks. Catalysts are needed. He's got Congolab pelts. Narcilla claws. I needed a couple of those.
Serves you well.
Casters. I'll take all 5. War bongo. Just, hey, you want this? The Amane blade. Where did y'all get this? Just, hey, by the way, here's Narcilla's long gun lance. What? I mean, I kind of want to grab this because I do love Sleep Greatsword. For those Immunizers I'll need. Catalysts I'll need. Grab those. Energy drinks I probably don't need.
All right.
Special items, equipment, hunting items, and trading items. So that would get my good Zenny up. Materials for foraging. Let's have you focus on medicine stuff. Hang on, I wanna go full map. I have a feeling that wait. I can't go to world map for some reason. Let's just go through and talk to people. I need to talk to you. I need to fix my squad. Manage squads. I meant to do this last night. There we go. It's a very, very important update. Absolutely needed. Which, by the way, if y'all want to join the squad, I think there's a max number of members on these, if I remember correctly. But basically, anybody that's regularly showing up to streams when this game is out, I'll invite you to the squad. But like, the whole intent isn't just like, oh, you're on the channel, join the squad. It's like people that are joining the stream and hunting and playing through high rank on a regular basis.
You look good. I'm glad to see everyone is doing well. If you haven't heard, we have a distinguished visitor. Shall we meet and discuss our next steps? All right.
Just remembered.
Hey,
Bet my Kinsex can level up.
anything catch your eye?
Still can't. Oh my god. They must need high rank mats. That's the only thing I can imagine. Let's take a look at final boss weapons, though. So you had the arc valve. No, you actually don't have one that's better. I mean, this it's debatable, but I don't think that's better. Sticking with straight up bone IG all the way through the end. What about the gun lance?
Catch your eye?
Arc belts is a slightly strong wide. Isn't that what I'm working? It's 391. It's probably worth it for the shell. Well, I don't know though. With slightly strong, I mean, it was a significant damage boost, but would it be worth it? Or I want to say the damage, it didn't increase the damage of my Wyvern Fire. I mean, the easiest thing to do would just be pull it out and do a 1-to-1 test. It would definitely be worth it for normal and long. I don't know if it meets the mark on wide. As you know, I mean, well, we are shelling a lot, so probably would. Probably be good. And I do already have that, so I could just snatch you and then go straight to the Eldian Hasta. Does look badass. Comes at 2 points of guard, and I tend to guard lance more than evade lance. Might be worth it. I'll probably snatch it up. Don't see any final boss weapons
What are we
though.
making today?
Ah, the spear tuna. 3 levels of punishing draw, 500 ice. Always love greatsword designs. They're just so awesome looking. And Ursula, I might get that sleep greatsword. I could get to this with it. Because otherwise, well, I mean, it's just bone before it. It's the one I got right now. The Buster Sword, the Albroth Wing.
What are we making today?
Twelve, 612, 612 impact file, 2 decos, 2 points of guard. 612 impact file, 2 points of load shells, attack boost. Dude, the bone tree weapons are ridiculously good.
Anything catch your eye?
No upgrade to the talismans. Let's take a look at final boss armor. Rathalos, Ebony, Zulu. Do I not have any? Zulu, Guardian, Ebony, Guardian, Rathalos. What is the... Down, Ultra, Shama, Rathalos, Ebony, Zulu, Arcbell. Damn, I don't have anything from Final Boss. I want default, but in reverse. Yeah, it's just Arkfeld.
You know where to find
Well,
me.
shit. Let's go talk and see where things progress from here.
You look good. I'm glad to see everyone is doing well. If you haven't heard, we have a good. He's... It's always an honor, sir.
Olivia, the pleasure is mine to be in such accomplished company. You've done truly well. I'm also enjoying this return to field work, even if only to serve as the guild's envoy.
An envoy, sir?
Right. For now, we'll be the only ones out here carrying on research. But that doesn't mean the guild isn't listening. The professor is here as their representative.
We've been estranged for too long. It's past time we reacquainted ourselves.
Yes, sir. And if there's ever a way I can help with that, I hope you'll let me.
I welcome your insights. As one familiar with both worlds, will you continue to aid Avis Unit?
Yes, sir. Thank you. I'll do my best.
Forgive me for being direct, sir. But what exactly are the guild's views on the investigation ahead?
We have two priorities. First, investigating the state of the Dragon Torch, absent Zoshia's presence. Second, an accounting of any effects on the local ecology here as a consequence of that change. And the area surrounding Sild. Astrum Unit, namely Eric and Werner, will focus their efforts there. Surveying the other regions is a task for Avis Unit. You've seen more of these lands than anyone.
Understood, sir.
Likewise, we'll see it done.
We'll begin our search in the forest. It should be easy to spot any signs of change in a biome that lush.
Very good. If any of us discovers something, reach out to the others. I'll be counting on you all.
All right, let's get started in the forest. Look around for any signs of change to the ecosystem.
Right. But we still don't know what we'll find out there. Nata, you stand by at base camp, just in case.
All right. Please be careful too.
That was
And we're off.
a more level-headed response than I expected.
As soon as we've fully prepared. Sorry, I'm excited. Come and speak
Expected
to me
him
once
to be
you're ready.
like, I'm a hunter now too. I'm going out. I'd be like, little bro, no. No. You got a hunter outfit. You can't even put a weapon above your head. Nope. Keep going to the wrong one. Ingredient center. Give me the goodies. So I gotta debate what to do. I mean, it is a whole new quest, new ecosystems, but I don't know. We got the credit roll. I'm gonna think about it. I want to look back because I know Rise. I did a full Let's Play on Rise, so I think I'll look at that and I'll see if I wrapped Rise. Well, Rise's campaign was weird though, because like the real, yeah, like I think we did all of Village with Rise. And I want to say the next game after this is probably going to be First Berserker, unless there's something that I'm unaware of that's coming out between this and First Berserker. And 26 episodes would be enough that I could wrap this series up in a semi-decent amount of time. Like, oh, I wouldn't do the 3 a day. That would be 9 days and it'd be done. But, I mean, it would take 2 weeks to get through this series with 2 episodes per day. So I don't know. I'll think about it. Maybe I'll end up recording High Rank as well. I'm going to check to see what I did with Rise, and I'll go from there.